Hello. Just wanted to jump on quick while I was doing some painting. And I made some, they're kind of like Christmas ornaments or like standing ones. They're kind of like antique type Christmas ornaments. So I was painting them, so I thought I would jump on and do a quick live while I was working. And this is just another repeat of something I've done last summer. This is patina paint, and this is the same stuff I used last year, last July. It is the Dixie Belle patina paint, and they come in bronze, and there is the copper, and there's iron. And I'm using the bronze for these. What I wanted to show you is how this stuff works. It has metal actually in the paint, and you want to use at least 2 coats. I've gone ahead and put 2 coats on these, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it on the stands. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint these while I had some time. I figured I would just turn my camera on real quick and do a quick demonstration while I was working on these. There are some other videos pinned to the top of the group page that shows how to use these too. So if you want to watch a little bit more in-depth one where I use all the colors, I'm just using the bronze on these ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint a few of these stands. I wasn't sure which color to go with. I figured I would just do the bronze. So this is the first coat I'm doing on these stands. I don't want to use too much for the first coat. I don't want to get anything in the slots because then that will leak down in there and then they won't fit. So I just want to make sure I pull some of that off. All right. This is really fun to do. So here we are. And I'll make sure I post this replay so you guys can catch it later. So there's the first coat on that stand. And I'm going to do the first coat on this. This is just MDF, and it loves to drink up that paint. So definitely need the 2 coats. So this paint is really cool. I'm going to show you the activator in just a second. I wanted to kind of give these a few minutes to soak in. So what it says on here to do is you want to put 2 coats. You make sure you shake this really well. And so you're going to apply the second coat, and while it's still wet, you're going to apply the patina spray. So this is still wet, but I really want to just add a little bit more just because the I feel like the MDF really just absorbs the paint so much. And I do have another kind that Renee sent me that I want to try next time. She sent me some really cool colors. There's like an oyster color, and I think there's like a green too. So I was looking through, but I had this one already open. So I wanted to make sure I used this first. So I'm just going to go ahead and just add a little bit more to this. And then I'm going to apply the patina spray. And that's the activator. And that's what's going to actually create real rust, because there is metal in this paint. Okay. So I'm going to stop here for a second, and I'm going to go get, this is the spray. And it's they come in green and they come in blue. So if you look at it, it says patina spray for bronze and copper, and this one's for bronze, copper, and iron. So you want to make sure that you use the right activator. So this one is for all 3, for the greenish color one, and the blue one is only for bronze and copper. So you wouldn't be able to use this on the iron. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spray a little bit of this on here, and it does activate fully after a few hours, but you'll start to see it activating in just a few minutes. So I'm going to add a little bit of the green too. I think the green's really cool. All right, I'm going to let that activate, and I'm going to come over and I'm going to do some more of the stands while I'm letting that activate. Got some globs here. There we are. So I'm going to let that, ooh, gross, some chunks. So I'm gonna let that activate. I'm gonna paint, and I'm gonna let you guys keep an eye on that. It's just so cool to watch how that works. And it's just so neat, and it creates real rust. So like I said, I have more of those videos pinned to the top of the group, and you can check out those other videos. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a second coat to these over here. There we are. This is fun. All right. This is a really cool paint. Sometimes I add like the copper and the bronze together, or I'll mix the colors just for like a really cool effect. But this time I just did the bronze. And it really looks like whatever you're working with is metal. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my green spray. And I'll put a little bit of the blue. And sometimes when it's nice out, I'll put this outside and let the sun kind of take care of it, and activates it a little bit faster. So, and I'm gonna let this kind of dry, and then I will post the finished results in a little bit. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys how this stuff works. It's just really fun. All right, I hope everybody's having a great day. Bye.